Focus. My focus. What's up, guys? Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I had a video, but I wasn't gonna end this video without another install video. So today I got this. Oh, but before we get to this, I have something to show you guys. We're back. Cool, right? There's actually snow. In my area, there's a little bit of snow. In other areas close by, it's a lot of snow, but that's cool. We actually have snow this year. Anyways, it's been hard for me to make videos on my own channel because I've been busy working for a lot of other gigs and shooting for them, and while shooting for them, it's really hard to, shoot my own stuff. But that's no excuse. I'm gonna try my best to shoot more stuff for this. Speaking of which, thank you so much for 100 subs video coming soon, very soon. So today, it's a very small install because my last install was actually that clutch and the slave, and that took a big chunk out of my wallet. Anywho's, that wasn't gonna stop me from making another install video for this car because I've been itching to install something for this car. So it's small, but I like it. So without further ado, got the reverse fog light for the car. JDM boy! It's really small, but I've seen it on other cars, not necessarily on the Z, and I really like how it looks. I really think this will make my rear end look a lot better. JDM boy! The package is just this. Comes with the light and your choice of harness. I got this from Z1. So they give you a choice of either no connector, basic connector, or the long length. The basic tail connector lets you customize how you want this light to work if you're savvy with that. I'm not savvy with that. I got the long length harness. So what this essentially does is it's a direct I can either make this run with the brake light, the turn signals, or my running lights. I'm gonna make it run with my running lights because I want that tri-look effect when I turn my headlights on. Sick! Okay, let's get to installing this. JDM boy! Had to get into more comfortable clothes to work on the car. I didn't want to be uncomfortable. Anyways, I'm gonna be completely honest. I suck at anything electrical, but we're gonna figure this out anyway. So the first thing that we're gonna probably want to do is take out that reflector that's just kind of taking up that space and gain access to this tail light. To gain access to your trunk, so you're gonna have to start clearing out the lining in the trunk. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm just gonna take out all the flooring. Okay, so anyway, what you want to start with first is partially pulling out your weather strip. This lays in there, no fastener, so you just kind of pull it up partially. Bang! So the next thing you're gonna want to do is remove this cargo light. All I use is a little flathead, a tiny flathead, and I just pry it open. Voila! And then you disconnect this. Easy, yeah? Easy. Next, what you're gonna want to do, this piece right here, this little plastic piece, get this off. There's two clips that hold it together. Right here, yeah? Just pop that out using the same tool you used to pop out the cargo light. Your next goal is just to get the center panel off. There's actually only like 4 clips or so holding the center panel in, and all you have to do is pry it up and then pull this piece up vertically. And then it should pop right up and then pull this thing up vertically. Like that. Our next objective is to take this piece out, right? So after you take out the interior panel for the center, there's gonna be clips here that are exposed by that center panel. You take these clips out, and you take this big clip out right here, and this should remove this. Hey-o. Once that piece is out, there's gonna be this 1/8mm. This right here. There should be right there. There should be an 8mm that secures the tail light from the bottom. After you remove the driver's side interior panel, you remove that with the 8mm socket. And this piece up here. So it's just clips. You just pull it up. Yeah. And voila. You undo these 2 bolts, and then you can just pull this tail light assembly towards the rear. After you pull out the tail light, you want to disconnect the wiring harness from it. Once you expose the wiring harness for the tail light, you're gonna see this. Yeah, that's the blank, that's your ground, and then all of these other wires, they run towards a different light. When you buy this light, it actually comes with a diagram that shows you. So this bottom one, this light green one, it is your hazard lights. And then the bottom right corner is your brake light. The top right corner is your running light. Your middle top is your reverse light. I want it to run with my running light, so I'm gonna ground it and run it with the red wire. He's now gonna splice it open. And does the same thing with the black for ground. So he's gonna be a lot more careful this time to not split it in two. Got the ground wire exposed. The way I know which wire is black, which wire is red, is I connect this connector. So I connect it to the wiring harness, right? And then you'll see the wire is a little bit exposed here. That's black, that's red, and whichever one it runs to, that's your ground, and that's your option, yeah? So since the red one was cut, a way to recover from that is he's making an extension from the red one with that connector right there. He squeezes it together so that the copper wire makes contact, so that there's a line for the current to travel through. Okay, now the red wire from the harness that you get with the reverse fog light is getting connected into the running light. Alright, now that the red one is in, make sure you ground it before you test anything. So now we're connecting the black wire to the black. Okay, so now that the wires have been grounded and it's in where I want it to be, we're gonna connect it and test it out before we put everything back together. Ready? Hey y'all, okay, so we got the running lights. The running lights are on, the tail light is on, and the reverse light is on. Done. Okay, so now you disconnect this and run the harness down, and then we're gonna replace that, and we'll be good to go. Before we put everything back together, you want to electrical tape the all of the exposed wires, and just to have a cleaner lock on the whole harness. So when taking out this reflector, yeah, there's gonna be one bolt underneath, and what that one holds is a little bracket that like surrounds this plate, and then behind this there's gonna be 2 bolts. You're gonna want to undo these 2 bolts before it just slides out of the rear bumper, and then you reverse the whole thing for the new actual fog light. Alright, now just reassemble everything. And there it is. Instead of a black reflector or a fake fog light, we have an actual light now. Now we're gonna start with the car and actually test out all the lights.
Đã thắng rồi. Good. Good. Good, everything.
Oh yeah. I was gonna go back to the room to close out this video, but the car looks so awesome with the new light. I'm just gonna close it here, plus my pops is here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yes.